Captain Black, the Hood Conservative, saluting Batman 300, founder of Detroit Street Watchers. Our generation of black men are faced with a very difficult but unavoidable choice. We will either become hostages to thugs with pants hanging off their behinds, or we will become heroes, and let me put heroes in quotes, not wearing long underwear, not always seeking press conferences, but men who will stand up and defend their communities. Walt G., Batman 300, has done just that. His one-man crusade to board up abandoned houses that serve as drug dens, and even worse, places where women and children can be raped, and even where bodies can be hidden, should be commended. He also patrols school zones and other parts of inner city Detroit, making sure that people know somebody is out there watching. As I always say, the police can't be everywhere, but in the inner city, there are black men and women of goodwill who have to take it to the streets. If you don't, then you can't complain when the crack dealers, crackheads, and every other kind of miscreant known and unknown in recorded history control your community. It's just that simple. In the 1960s, the civil rights movement consisted of marches against an external threat. In the 21st century, the new civil rights movement consists of marches against an internal threat. As we already know, 93 to 96% of our people are being killed by our people. For those who get sensitive when you hear an American black say our people, all I'm saying is that American blacks are being killed by American blacks. It is an American problem in the macrocosm, but it is a black responsibility in the microcosm. This is happening in our neighborhoods, within our families, even in our circle of friends. Whom else is better positioned to address these issues? That's why I strongly recommend that people go to YouTube, look at Brother Walter's videos, and understand that the cavalry that black folks always complain isn't coming. Whether it's Washington, D.C., your mayor, your governor, quote, civil rights leaders, the cavalry is us, Negro. If your neighborhood is run down, if your neighborhood is unsafe, and you're not doing anything about it, then guess what? You are part of the problem. You know, you can't beg another group of people to provide you safety, to mandate dignity for your people, your community. You can't do it. It's not white folks' fault if some idiot, once again, with his pants hanging off his behind, a pistol in one hand and poison in the other, dictates safety and liberty to you, his de facto hostage. Batman 300 doesn't accept it in an incredibly dangerous environment like Detroit. Batman 300 and his peers are also concealed carry permittees, meaning they are legally authorized to keep firearms on their person. Doesn't mean you have to do that. In my one-man street patrol activities, I am usually unarmed. It's a personal choice. But we must be very clear. Places like Detroit, Chicago, and a whole lot of other high-risk parts of our great republic might require that concerned men and women on street patrol are armed with more than just good intentions. As always, check your municipal and state laws regarding these issues before you hit the streets with a weapon. Batman 300 has shown us that it doesn't matter how bad your neighborhood is, it only matters how good you are in confronting it. He's watched his community die. I've watched my community die. We both, in our own ways, fight this process daily. Fortunately, we're not alone. But, like he always does, I'd like to take this moment to salute Batman 300, founder of the Detroit Street Watchers.